VGC18 battle here today. Someone called Ultra Bolt Bates. I'm not too sure actually how to say that, but I have encountered this guy twice now, and this was our first battle. This happened definitely last year. I can't remember, probably November, December 2017, and yeah, I remember it being a pretty fun battle. And this guy, I think this guy, I remember him being one of my smarter opponents, but like, I remember I used to just play complete mind games with people. Sometimes I would just act dumb, and they would think I'm dumb, and then I would act smart. And I wanted to put these battles together, my first battle with him and my second battle with him, which occurred like 2 months ago. And I just found them absolutely hilarious when I was watching them back. So, in terms of teams, I am bringing the Zapdos Lele. I thought I'd get up a Tailwind. I saw he has Coco, so he's going to want to get his electric terrain up. I have Metagross, I have Landorus. Like I said, he has Coco, he has a Charizard, preferably Charizard Y, Landorus and Cresselia. Now Cresselia, you never know what set they are. They could be a Trick Room, they could be whatever, so I'm still going to go ahead and bring Zapdos because by the looks of his team, I doubt he's going to be running Trick Room. He seems to have some very fast Pokemon. So I thought, okay, I'm going to lead with Zapdos Lele. I thought he'll most likely lead with Cress maybe or something, but he leads with Coco and Charizard. That's fine by me. I didn't bring my Charizard because my Charizard just was not looking good against his team. And because Lele is slower, I am going to win the terrain war. So I know if he wants to set that electric terrain up, he's going to have to switch out Coco. So he's going to go ahead and actually switch out Charizard instead. So I was like, okay, fair enough. I'm going to just go for the safe Tailwind Protect combo. He brings in Cress, so I'm like, okay, maybe he's going to set up a Trick Room. He uses Sky Drop. Like, who does that? I've seen this once on like Aerodactyl. I'm not too sure what it even does, but it didn't affect Zapdos. I'm assuming because I'm a flying type, you can't really drop a flying type. I'm going to go ahead and taunt Cress, just so I know I can set up a Tailwind this turn without any issues. He goes for the Icy Wind. I'm like, oh, okay, you're one of these. Zapdos managed to dodge it, which is quite nice actually. And yeah, I'm just going to... Well, Coco doesn't get to do anything this turn because of that whole Sky Drop shenanigan. I have no idea what he was playing at. Next turn, I'm just going to go ahead and... well, he's going to go ahead and bring in the Charizard because he wants to use that electric terrain later. I'm going to go ahead and T-Bolt Cresselia just to get some damage off. I don't really have anything else to do. I did originally target the Coco with Psychic because I wanted to get some damage on it. He hard switched into Charizard, so that's kind of his own fault because that thing just gets one hit KO'd by Psychic in terrain. It's absolute devastating damage. Cresselia uses Icy Wind again, gets a crit on Zapdos. I guess that damage does make up for the miss earlier because the first time it did miss my Zapdos. He brings in the Coco, gets the electric terrain up, which is fine for me. I'm just going to go ahead and protect Lele just in case. I have a feeling this Coco has a Z Crystal, and he's going to go ahead and protect this Coco as well. So our Tapus are both protecting because neither one of us want to take the damage. He's trying to play smart. He's trying to make predict me to know he has the Z Crystal and try to predict early. But I'm not going to predict early. I'm just going to go for the T-Bolt and Cresselia, and I'm just going to try bait out his Z Crystal. So this turn, I'm just going to go ahead and see if he has it, because I know I can bring in the Landorus here on the Z Crystal, which is what I'm going to do. And I know I will take an Icy Wind, but in all fairness, like, I'd rather take an Icy Wind for a nice trade from a Z Crystal. So I go for a risky play here, see what I can do, see if I can tank that Z move if he has it. And also I do want to knock off the Cresselia. The Cresselia is getting pretty weak now in case that Cresselia has a Pinch Berry. And yeah, look, he does have the Z Crystal and he goes for it, and I'm like, okay, please don't target that Zapdos, just go for the Landorus. And he actually did, he goes for the Landorus, so I was like, okay, I'll go for the Heat Wave and I'm just going to get some damage off. I'm trying to not activate that Cresselia's Pinch Berry if it has one. I do take an Icy Wind, but I knew that would probably happen, so I don't mind taking an Icy Wind Landorus. I do have the Assault Vest. And yeah, so Zapdos is looking pretty slow now with all these Icy Winds that he keeps taking. I'm going to go ahead and Citrus up, and then basically this turn my Tailwind does run out, and this turn Cresselia goes for the Helping Hand, and that will help Coco get more damage off this turn. So I'm like, okay, I wonder what it's going to do. Goes for a Thunderbolt, in the terrain, so that's going to do a lot of damage. Funny enough, like, it doesn't even kill the Zapdos, which is hilarious, and I'm just going to go for Earthquake. I don't want to touch Cresselia yet because Cresselia is not really a threat, and I just want to kill the Coco, so I just go for the Earthquake, knowing the Zapdos ain't going to take damage. Zapdos still living on like very small amount of HP. I do get off another Tailwind because I didn't want to touch Cresselia in case I activate the berry, so I just thought I'll just set up another Tailwind for my Pokemon in the back. He brings in his Landorus, gets the minus attack drop. That's going to be a little bit annoying because I was hoping to knock off and kill the Cresselia this turn, but I think the attack drop is going to affect me quite a bit. He goes for the Helping Hand on Landorus. Landorus is just going to go for a Rock Slide, I'm assuming, because it's the best thing to do right now. It can kill the, both my Pokemon. I did go before his Landorus and I did manage to get off a knockoff, which did have the Pinch Berry. He does get off the Rock Slide. Rock Slide is going to kill Zapdos, obviously. I didn't really have any much health anyway. And I know Cresselia is pretty much dead, now it can't heal with the Pinch Berry. So this turn I have my Tailwind up. MrOrzKid doesn't have any speed drops. It has Clear Body if he did want to switch in Landorus this turn, but he can't anyway because it's down to his last two. So I pretty much guaranteed this win. He goes for the Helping Hand, it ain't gonna matter because I'm gonna outspeed. Go for the Ice Punch. Ice Punch is a one-hit KO on Landorus, and yeah, that's looking good for me. So now my Landorus is just gonna finish off that Cresselia this turn with a knockoff. So I actually have no idea what item that Landorus was. It could have been a Choice Scarf. If it was a Choice Scarf, my Metagross in the Tailwind would outspeed a Choice Scarf Landorus. I was actually curious after the battle. I wish I could message this guy. I was like, yo, what item was your Landorus? I'm just curious. Anyway, I do verse him again, and he does bring Cresselia and Landorus again. So, I mean, at this point, this was a few months later, so I actually forgot what team he even brought the first time. Here I see he has a Finny, he has a Tyranitar. To be honest, he might have even had them last time in team preview. He just didn't bring them to the battle. But anyway, this is what I see on his team. On my team, I'm just going to bring Zapdos, Aegislash. I don't see a point to bring Lele. Lele was more for his Coco, because I hate electric terrain. I don't mind misty terrain. It's quite nice. So I'm bringing Aegislash instead, because Aegislash Wide Guard is just looking amazing against three of his Pokemon, Finny, Tyranitar, Landorus. And Aegislash can kill the Cresselia. I'm going to bring Charizard this time, because I want to have a weather wall with him instead of a terrain wall like last time. And I'm going to bring my Landorus because Landorus is always good. So yeah, this time I'm going to go ahead and just lead Zapdos Aegislash because I know Aegislash can get a Z move on something. And what's really funny, as I said at the start of the battle, is sometimes he probably forgot who I was, but at the start of the battle I was just playing really dumb. I don't know why. I don't know, like I nearly put myself in a bad situation like multiple times. But anyway, he leads out with Cresselia Finny. He brings back Cresselia, pulls out the Tyranitar. And as you can see from this turn how bad my play was. I could have just gone for like a Tailwind or something here and gone for like the Tailwind Protect combo. That would have worked out better for me. Instead I just go straight for the T-Bolt towards Finny. No idea why. Finny protects from it. And then like an idiot I accidentally Z-move the Tyranitar. So that's just great. I don't know why I did that. So that's like turn 1 of the battle, and he's probably just like, what a noob. Anyway, it doesn't matter, okay? Like this is all part of my plan. I'm gonna lure him into a full sense of security where he thinks I'm stupid, and then I'm gonna up my game, okay? That's what's gonna happen. So I get off the Z move. Surprisingly enough, the Z move does quite a bit of damage. Like considering it was non-resistant, it did like a quarter, I would say. Anyway. So this turn I'm thinking he might just switch out the Finny, and I kind of thought he might, but I still went for the T-Bolt towards it. I don't know why. I went for the T-Bolt, he brings in Landorus. I guess he's gonna Rock Slide or Earthquake or something, but yeah, I T-Bolt the Landorus, nothing happens. I do go for the Shadow Ball towards Landorus as well, just as backup in case something like that happened. And I knew he wasn't gonna crunch Aegislash, so I just left Aegislash open. So I'm kind of confusing him what kind of player I am. He has no idea. Zapdos is going to activate the Citrus Berry. Lucky for me, I had exactly 98 health, which is the exact number my Citrus activates. And yeah, so I get off a little bit of Shadow Ball damage, which did decent, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and bring back Age Slash because I don't see a reason not to bring in Landorus here. I get a nice Intimidate drop on both Pokemon. And again, I had a feeling his Tyranitar won't attack the Landorus slot where Age Slash was, but we'll see anyway. I'm playing safe for now. He goes for the Rock Slide, so I still don't know what item this goddamn Landorus has. And I just get off for Tailwind because I'm just like getting annoyed at the fact that I've not got this Tailwind up yet. And I've wasted 3 turns to get up. He goes for a Dragon Dance, so thank God I got the Tailwind up this turn because Landorus is going to be faster than his Tyranitar. And here, I mean, I am Jolly Landorus, so I know I'm going to go first, even before his Landorus, even if it is Choice Scarfed. I go for a Superpower, and I'm just like not playing around anymore. This turn, I'm just not playing around. I get the Superpower on the Tyranitar, I kill it, and here I'm thinking the Landorus must be Scarfed, right? So I go for the HP Ice, and it lives on small amount of HP, so I just thought maybe my Zapdos is weak or something, I don't know, maybe he got minimum damage roll. I still don't know what bloody item this Landorus is. Same as the last battle. He goes for the Rock Slide, does, you know, a little bit of damage I guess. Sandstorm's still going, starting to take its toll on me. Anyway, he switches out his Landorus, brings in his Finny again. Kind of a bad time to do that because I know the Misty Terrain's gonna wear off. I go for the knockoff on Cresselia, I get off that Berry again. So this turn, I'm going to go for the Heat Wave. I do unfortunately miss the Cresselia, which is annoying, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't burn anyone anyway. He goes for the Icy Wind, it's going to be super effective on both my Pokemon. I'm losing speed, even though I got Tailwind up, so I'm going to switch Landorus out. Landorus is more important to me, plus it's ×4 in Landorus. And this turn, he's going to lose the Sand and the Misty Terrain, which is perfect for me. Heat Wave might burn something. Anyway, luckily, because Sandstorm ended, what happens this turn is quite funny. So I'm going to bring in Age Slash, and he goes for the Protect. And I know Zapdos is going to die, but I'm not stupid. So I go for the Thunderbolt, but I go for the Thunderbolt towards Cresselia. Because I'm like, come on man, I'm smarter than that. He's still unsure what kind of player I am. So he goes for the Icy Wind. Age Slash takes the Icy Wind, I don't really care. But look at Zapdos living here on 3 HP, like it's amazing. If Sandstorm kept going, that wouldn't have stayed alive. So here I'm thinking I could go for the Wide Guard. I could Wide Guard Muddy Water Icy Wind and then just go for a Thunderbolt on Finny. But then I thought, what if Finny has the Berry? I might activate it. So what I did was I just played safe. I played like a noob again. So here I just let the Muddy Water come at me. I protect Age Slash and I just let Zapdos die because I just don't really have a need to do anything crazy this turn. He goes for Light Screen, which is wow, never seen that on a Cresselia ever in VGC. Like that, just this guy always has the weirdest sets, I swear to God. So I bring in Charizard, and I'm thinking 2 Solar Beams will do fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve. I was, you know, debating to protect, but I just thought, nah, I'm just gonna get off that Solar Beam, and plus Muddy Water is gonna do less damage in the sun. So this turn, I'm just gonna Solar Beam Finny because after seeing Light Screen, I just have a feeling he's just not going to protect. He's going to try tank it. So we need to see now how much damage Solar Beam's going to do with Light Screen up. And to be honest, it looks like a 2-hit KO. So he's going to go for the Muddy Water. Age Slash avoids it. Doesn't really matter. Charizard's going to take it. It's not going to do too bad, I guess. And Cresselia's going to go for Psychic, which is like the first time I've seen it actually use an attack move. I was actually really curious what this guy's moveset even was. So Psychic's going to do some damage. Charizard's still looking good, over half. And Age Slash here is just going to finish off the Cresselia. Age Slash don't give a shit about that Light Screen. Oh, okay, I forgot it was a crit. Still don't give a shit. Alright, but yeah, I'll try calc that, considering Cresselia moveset's always different. But anyway, he brings in Landorus, and this turn I'm just like, yeah, no more playing around. This turn I predict the crap out of him. I'm in attack form, so I know he's not going to protect, so I'm just going to go for the Wide Guard. I'm going to Wide Guard a Rock Slide Muddy Water. I'm so sure it's going to be a Rock Slide Muddy Water combo. So I go for the Wide Guard. He goes for Rock Slide because he's going to be faster. He might be Scarf, I don't know. But my Charizard doesn't ram max speed anyway. And I'm just going to go for the Solar Beam on the Finny because I know that... I knew for a fact Rock Slide was coming. So that much. Rock Slide or Earthquake was coming. So I thought I'll kill the Finny knowing that Charizard will be faster than Finny. And even with Light Screen up, it's not going to matter. And this turn, it's just been bothering me what this goddamn Landorus's item is. So I just thought I need to find out. So I bring in my Landorus, I get the attack drop, and I'm just going to protect Charizard just to not take damage this turn. I just want to see if he changes attack, because honestly, it's just killing me to know. I need to know what it is, goddammit. So I just protect Charizard, and I'm just like, okay, well this turn, I'm just going to knock off and see what happens. So I go for the knockoff, and surprisingly I go first. I'm like, oh, okay, so all this time I've been playing like this thing was scarfed. And yeah, it's just a Soul Vest, so I'm like, okay, anyway. I'll win those 2 games. GG, Mr. Ultra, Baits, Bolts, whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned, and I hope to see you lot in the next one.